I guess the thumbnail should be, why would you think differently about people from your high school days, junior high days? And I'm talking about the wrestling fans, and there's even people 80 years old that wrestled in their youth. In the 40s, it would be at least 30s, 40s, and 50s. And it's happened to many of you, and I know this because it's actually happened to me. And that's why I don't like wrestling, I don't like football and all that stuff. I like to watch it. And true story, folks. And I guess it's not for the wimpy. But one time we was dropping down to the mat, and there's, after hours, school, whatever, there's not a lot of people that are around. Wrestling, it is what it is. There's a group that likes the wrestling, the runners, the joggers, the runners, the pole, all that. And I like to wrestle and I like to run. And I loved football for a period of time. But dropping down to the mat, and this motherfucker, I had already remembered it was way earlier. It was like a end of the, I don't know, junior high school type of thing. And in junior high, I snapped his thumb. I was just like, fuck that, because he actually hit my head and all that. Whole nother story together. And the reason I can talk about this is because the person's gone. They've done passed on. You can only imagine why. But what happened, we dropped down to the mat, and I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I'll be the one that gets the hug, you fucking weirdos. I don't mind getting the sweaty hug on the neck. And I didn't realize that the motherfucker was looking over, and he was looking over, and he was looking where he was wanting to bite me. And it looks a lot better today. Looks way a lot better today. But yeah, fucking held on. He was tucked under, and nobody knew that he had my fucking arm in his mouth. And I was just like, this ain't even happening. And, there's only so many people around, and you're like, there's a whole entire different thing that happens when someone latches onto you with teeth when you're supposed to be having fun. So that's actually where I learned to, and that's why people would be missing half of an ear today. And hence his goofy looking thumb, but there's no reason to latch on to somebody and bite him. But, I don't think he ever learned his lesson, and I moved away from the sport. I really did. And I know a lot of you people like it today, and you would be like, hey, that ain't no reason to ditch your sport. Yeah, I guess it would be. Kind of like taking a football helmet to the gut and blowing a double hernia, and having your coach not care. And these are all things that are real, folks, but it's not a digression. It's actually what can happen to someone today, even in the old arenas or the clubs or whatever. It's not always fun, folks. But the saga and the moral to the story is, I didn't think I needed to get bit, but what he did when he was wrestling and he busted his thumb was pretty much his own fault. So that's just, that's my side of the story. And that's just a fact, folks. But the moral to the story is, don't do it. It's meaningless, and it doesn't do anything for anyone.